So Ricky B here, Fremont Podcast. I'm here with Nikki, and we are riding around the city today for the beginning of Restaurant Week to visit some restaurants and to hear their stories. Hope you enjoy this. Say hi, Nikki.
Hi.
So we were going first to a De Afghanan, which Nikki was just talking about. She's got the route planned already. She has everything already connected together with everybody. So I'm just along for the ride.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Good. If somebody comes here who's not from Afghanistan,
yes,
or somebody who's not familiar with this food, what is it that you would love for them to experience most?
Well, I would love to introduce our appetizer,
Okay.
which is we have like eggplant,
Okay.
we have spinach, and we have bolani. It's potato bread, very famous, very good, and they get hooked. You know, once you eat the bolani, especially, you get hooked. And then we have kabili palau, which is lamb shank and that brown rice, seasoned brown rice, and then raisins and carrots on top. Our special for the restaurant week for Fremont, that's wrap, chabli kebab wrap. We use lettuce and tomato and chabli kebab.
Thank you for being a big part of our community. I think everyone that I talk to, especially people who come from Afghanistan, friends of mine that I have from Afghanistan, this is a place that makes them feel like home.
So we made a specialty brew for Restaurant Week. We sourced some Chardonnay grapes and we brewed a blonde. And then we rested it on some French oak, and then that's what we have today. So that's our Brut Blonde Ale, coming in at 5%. There's the fermentation stage where the beer gets made. The yeast eats the sugars and turns it into alcohol. And then once that's all done, we pour out the yeast and the hops from the bottom of these cones, and then we transfer it over to these guys, and then this is where we carbonate the beer. Go ahead.
Happy St. Patty's Day. This is our lovely green beer made with green
and beer
and the Box and Blonde Kolsch.
Come by and try our Restaurant Week beer. It's the top of the world Brut Blonde. It's brewed with Chardonnay grapes and French oak.
Wow, that is really good.
Isn't that delicious?
How was it?
Not be drinking on the job.
So where are we at?
We're at Hops and Beans now in Irvington. We've got a fantastic Restaurant Week special, buttermilk biscuit sandwich, tea de Jamaica, and a golden saffron latte.
Oh, that sounds good. How long has Hops and Beans been around?
So my husband and his friend started this about in 2019. So we recently, like about a year ago, got our beer license, beer and wine license. And one of our passions has always been serve like local craft beer and wine.
Whose dream was this?
Actually, my husband Junior. I think you met him before.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always loved coffee, but I primarily have been in the hospitality industry my entire life.
Okay.
And during COVID, we had a baby, and
Congratulations.
Thank you, and that kind of helped to shift the dynamics a little bit. Yeah. For us, we take it month by month. I'm sure like everyone else, and each month is better than the last, and we like it. We have goals for the place and for the community. So be a place like where people can come and hang out, and so kind of like a place like where we want to be. I grew up in this area, and there were not many places where you could go to hang out, and you have to go out to like Palo Alto, Mountain View, or downtown San Jose.
What are your specials for
Restaurant Week?
Yes, Restaurant Week.
So we have a buttermilk biscuit sandwich. It's pretty good. I really like buttermilk biscuit sandwiches, and this is something that we wanted to try out for like a while. We get our bread from our bakery, and so that was Junior's creation right there. And then actually one of our Jamaica tea is from Noralee here. Come on in, Noralee. Yeah.
Come on over.
Noralee, that's Noralee's contraption. She created the tea.
Yeah, the té de Jamaica. It's a hibiscus tea. It's actually a Colombian recipe. So there's cinnamon sticks and ginger knobs in it. So what's been really cool about this coffee shop, and in Fremont, there's a huge deaf community that just doesn't have a place to gather most of the time. So with the lighting and the space, the ASL Trivia Night is a huge hit for the deaf community that I'm intimately involved with. And so I'm just super grateful to Capri and Junior for letting me try and host an event here. And it's been pretty successful so far.
Where are we going?
We are going to Cantaritos.
Very nice. What's the favorite thing that you do?
The serving, the customer service, the making you feel like if you're not going to cook at home, have a good food. That's worth it.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Is there a particular style of food that you like from Mexico? Because I know there's different areas of Mexico that they do things a different way.
Yeah. The mole that we make, it's a very traditional plate, and they ask, where is it? What part of Mexico is it? So the mole that I make it's a little bit of my grandma, my mom, and my mother with my flair.
So it's from your home.
Yes, yes. So, and then they ask me exactly that question. So, where is it from? So, I'm from a certain part. My mom's from another part. My dad's from another part. My husband's from another.
Huh.
So, it's a blend. This is the Cantaritos plate. You get flour quesadilla, but you can switch it to corn. You get 2 tacos, your choice of meat, chicken, beef, pork, or vegetarian. You get the taquitos, which we call them flautas too. You get the breaded shrimp. You get your sour cream, your guacamole, and your chipotle aioli with an horchata. And if you prefer to have something fun on a Friday, you can have a cantarito.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Cantaritos, so good. So we've been at 4 restaurants so far, but we're headed to our last restaurant, and we have some great restaurants, really good restaurants here. What would you say is special about the food that you guys make?
We make like the seafood like chipinos, the mixture of the seafood. The people love that dish. We have a Mediterranean bass called branzino fish. The fishes, people love that dish. Some of our guests they like our lamb chops. They come for the lamb chops with mushroom.
What influenced you the most when it came to food? Like, where did you get your food influences from?
French, Italian, Turkish, Greek. The one I had a month with, the first one for 10 years when we started, we called Mediterranean. We had the Italian, French, Turkish, Greek, and it was hit the market. It was.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
Talk to the people, to know the people, the customers. So it's anything you do, you deal with the people.
You deal with
human.
people. Yeah.
You
yeah.
deal with the customers.
That's
people.
right. Yeah.
You doctor, you lawyer, you whatever.
Yeah.
So you deal with people. So
you have to love people.
You have to like what you're doing.
That's good.
So a few years back, I was thinking go to school, change my career, but then I was like, why? I'm doing good what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I wanted to change it. So
That's awesome. What was the dish that you prepared for Restaurant Week here in Fremont?
I prepared the chipino, one of the dishes. We have a lamb shank. Actually, I just made it yesterday morning, so fresh. The lingcod fish is a good one. The lobster ravioli is excellent. One of our signature, people love to have that dish. And the pasta Italian.